Padamahyam Tadanti Swapatantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yudhapatakamelam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanitam Tam Sajiva Satvaitam Savadodam Parijana Sahibam Krishna Chaitanya Dev Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishada Vinamsha Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpati Gopesha Gopika Kanda Radha Kandana Mosai Taptakanjana Gaurangi Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sudhe Devi Pranamami Vancha Kalpatarupesha Kripasindhu Evacha Paritana Pavani Vaishnava Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshnaya Bodhale Srimade Bhaktivedanta Swamini Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prachari Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschati Deshta Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Srivastava Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. So we will quickly finish today's chapter. That's just 42 slokas. Okay, from 35. So this is where we stopped. Tadvidi pranipate na pariprashnena sevaya upateshandite jnana jnanena tattvadarshina. We need to see the truth, inquire the truth from a tattvadarshi or a spiritual master who have seen the truth by three processes. Pranipadena pariprashnena sevaya. Pranipatana means submissively, pariprashna ask questions and do service. And we had a small breakout room also discussing the significance of this. Okay, the 35 is says Yajñatva na punarmoham evam yashyasi pandava yena bhutani asheshani drakshyasi atmani atmamai. Having obtained real knowledge from a self-realized soul, you will never fall down into such illusion. For by this knowledge, you will see that all living beings are but part of Supreme, or in other words, that they are mine. So everyone is part and parcel of Krishna. When we become separated from Krishna, we are in Maya. So you can see a person drowning in the ocean of. So what is this ocean compared to? We can all unmute and say.
Material world.
Material world.
Ocean of birth and death.
The material world, ocean of
Miseries.
miseries.
Ocean of miseries.
Which are the miseries?
Dukhalaya, Shashwat,
Alaya. But what are the
Nay science method.
Nascence, Adi Devik, Adi Bhautik, Adhyatmik? What else?
Janma Mrityu Jara.
Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. Hari Bol. Yes. So this is the ocean of nascence, ocean of material existence or material life, the miseries, Adhyatmik, Adi Bhautik, Adi Devik, and also the four problems: birth, death, old age, disease. So we are drowning in that, right? And then when we surrender to Krishna, we can cross Maya in that way. So what do you really mean Maya? What is the meaning of Maya? Now you can raise a digital hand. What do you mean by Maya? Yes, Shreya Mataji.
Illusion, Mataji.
Yeah, okay. Illusion of what? What is the illusion?
Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Priya Krishna Mataji.
Illusion.
I can't hear you. Can you unmute?
Illusion, Mataji. Illusion.
Illusion of what? Like what is the illusion? Yes, we are illusion, but of what?
Of what is not there. Of what is not there. We
What
think
is
that
not-
it is there.
Yes,
Yeah.
for what is not there.
Illusion of
Okay.
what is not.
Sridevi Mataji, you have the attendance form? Or?
Yes, Mataji, I have. I thought I'll post it on 7:30.
Yeah, 7:30. Okay, I'm just confirming. Okay.
Recordings are all updated, Mataji. The recordings.
Yeah, I'll post it today. The playlist. I have the playlist.
Please, Mataji. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So yes, that which is not, and then Maya is also means not true or forgetting Krishna, right? Which is like when we forget Krishna, that is definitely Maya. Otherwise, we are with Krishna. But if we are not with Krishna, we are definitely with Maya. Either you serve Maya or we serving Krishna, right? And Chaitanya Charitamrita says, Krishna Surya Sama Maya Hoya Andhakar Yaha Krishna Taha Nahi Maya Ra Adhikar. Krishna Surya Sama. Krishna is like sun and Maya is like darkness. Wherever there is sun, there is no darkness. Similarly, wherever there is Krishna, there is no Maya because she is the servant of Krishna. Okay, and 36 purport, say 36 sloka. Apichet asipapetya sarvebhya papa kritramaha sarvajnana plave naiva vrijinam santarishyasi. Even if you're considered to be the most sinful of all sinners, when you're situated in the boat of transcendental knowledge, you will be able to cross the ocean of miseries. So in the ocean, however expert your swimmer is, they struggle for existence, right? If someone comes forward and lifts from the struggling, swimming from the ocean, he's the greatest savior. So that means Krishna, like how Gajendra was fighting for his life and with the crocodile, and he just called God, Lord came and delivered him, right? So we should be surrendering to Krishna. The only way to overcome Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi. So we require hundreds and thousands of spiritual masters who have understood this Krishna science to preach it all over the world, right? How did we all become Krishna conscious? Because of Navnishya Prabhu, because of Premkishari Mati. Some Vaishnava or Vaishnavi had the mercy on us. So we became to Krishna consciousness. So similarly, if somebody else need to come to Krishna consciousness, we should be ready to give the mercy to them. Yes, Shreya Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Mataji, in IDC we saw that a guru can be rejected. There are any instances where the disciple can be rejected?
Many way. Like Prabhupada had to, Prabhupada actually didn't reject anyone because Prabhupada says, if I reject him, who will take care of him? So Prabhupada always give chance to everyone. But then if the disciple is not following the regulative principles, not chanting, he has been seen doing some abominable activity, then the Shiksha Guru has every right to inform it to the Diksha Guru, and finally action can be taken. They'll give chance, not like directly reject, because in Bhagavad Gita it says, Apiche Sudu Racharo Bachante Mama Nenyabak Sadureza Samandavya Samyak Vyavasito Sahaisa. So even if you do some abominable action, still if you are fixed in Krishna consciousness, then you can be excused and you will just come up. Shipram Bhavadi Dharmatma Shashvachandi Nigatichadi Kaundeya Pradijanihi Name Bhakta Pranashtik Shipram. Immediately they just overcome it. But even after giving chance, even after talking to them, rectifying them, still they are falling into abominable things, then the Shiksha Guru or the temple president can report to the Diksha Gurus, and definitely he can be removed, or in the sense from if he is occupying some post, or they can withdraw. But then Gurus won't go to that extent. But still, if it is so bad, Mataji, if it's going to that extreme, then definitely Tyaga can be done for the disciple. Okay. Yet, okay, now the 35 sloka. Yatnyatva punarmoham evam yashi pandava ena bhutani asheshani drakshyasi atmano atomai. Having obtained real knowledge from a self-realized soul, you will never fall again into such illusion. For by this knowledge, you will see that all living beings are but part of the Supreme. Or in other words, they are mine, right? We are all part and parcel of Supreme. Mame Vamshu Jiva Loke Jiva Buddha Sanatana. We know that. We are part and parcel of Krishna. Now, if you get this real knowledge of the soul, of the super soul, then you'll never fall into illusion. Because that's why it's very important to have devotee association to make us remind. Okay, the sense of existence separate from Krishna, that's Maya. Krishna Buliya Jiva Bhogavancha Kare. Krishna Surya Sama Maya Hai Andhikari Ha Krishna Taha Nahi Maya Ra Atikar. This Chaitanya Charitamrita Leela says Krishna is compared to sunshine, Maya is compared to darkness. Wherever there is sunshine, there cannot be darkness. As soon as one turns to Krishna consciousness, the darkness of illusion, the influence of external energy will immediately vanish. Okay, so Krishna is like sun and Maya is like darkness. Wherever there is Krishna, there is no darkness. So we should always be associated with Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, we'll be in darkness. There's one more way to overcome Maya. This is the sloka from 11th canto Srimad Bhagavatam. The 5 things if you use, we can overcome Maya. Tvaya upapukta shruganda vaso alangara charchitaha uchishta bojino dasastava mayam jayemehi. Simply by decorating ourselves with the garlands, okay, shrug, gandha, fragrant oils, clothes, ornaments that Krishna have already enjoyed, and be eating the remnants of his meal as prasad, we can conquer Maya. Like for example, garlands. Those who went to the Vrindavan Yatra, or any temple you go, most of the time you give garlands. The pujari will give another garland to you, or some flowers offered at the lotus feet of Krishna. So when you get the garlands, what do? You need supposed to wear it, or you smell it, and then you keep with yourself. There's garlands. Then fragrant oils, like after Narsimha Stuti, Narsimarti, they'll give a fragrant oil, which is like cotton dipped in fragrant oil, scented oil, and then they apply to Narsimhadev and then lordships, then give to Srila Prabhupada, then it gets to you to apply, and then you just smell it. And clothes, like in Vrindavan, I've seen in Kartik month, there's auction going on, like the used dress of Radharani and Krishna is on sale. And some temples, they make donation out of it. It's like an auction, and Radharani is having jewelries, all the ornaments will be there, the old ones. So every year they change sometimes. So even that devotees get it and they wear it. So the clothes, ornaments, then that Krishna have enjoyed, and prasada. Okay, if these 5 things we are able to use it, that means we conquer Maya. Tava Mayam Jayemahi. So it's a very easy way to conquer Maya. Krishna says this to Uddhava. 36 says, Apichet asi bhatebhya sarvebhya papa krittamaha sarvam jnana plavenaiva vijinam shandarishyasi. Even if you are considered to be the most sinful of all sinners, when you are situated in the port of transcendental knowledge, you'll be able to cross over the ocean of miseries. Okay, so how will we can cross over the miseries? When we are in transcendental knowledge. That's what we are doing. The 4th chapter is about transcendental knowledge, to know who Krishna is, who we are. No, that's the real knowledge. And then we can cross over. Because Krishna says, Janma karma jameti vyam evam yovedi tatvataha tektadeham punarjanma naiti mameti. So you know more punarjanma, right? And then if we have to cross ocean, it's difficult. But the same water, if it's in the hoofprint of a calf, then it's very easy to cross. No? It says in 10th canto, Shamarshitaye padapallavaplavam mahatpada punya yasho murare bhavambudirvatsa padam param padam 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 yatvipadam natesha. For those who have accepted the boat of the lotus feet of the Lord, who is a shelter of the cosmic manifestation, as famous as Murari, the enemy of Mura demon, the ocean of material world is like water contained in the calf with the hoof print. Their goal is Parampadam, Vaikunta, the place where there are no material miseries, not the place where there is danger at every step. So if we can take shelter of Krishna, then the whole ocean of material miseries will become like Vatsa Padampara, calf's footprint. Now use small calf, not even a cow. So calf footprint is like so small and it makes a small hole, and this water you can easily cross. Yeah? So that's why we should surrender to Krishna. But still, devotees suffer. Why? So many devotees suffer. Sometimes you think, before coming to Krishna consciousness, my life was so joyful. After coming to Krishna consciousness, I have a lot of problems.
Previous sins are
Previous karmas maybe.
Prarabdha. Yeah, one is Prarabdha karma. Yes, Dinesh Prabhu.
Reactions to previous
Yeah,
sins.
previous sins, reactions are coming. Charu Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, sometimes Krishna do test and to show to others, like to take away the Mayavadis away from this, to give some reaction. Krishna will just give reaction so that the Jnanis, Karmis and others, they will stay away to create an illusion for them.
Kishore Kumar Prabhu, what is your answer? Yes, so the material world is like blazing fire, and Guru's mercy comes as rain and extinguish it. But my question is, why they are suffering? So you told about, everyone told about Prarabdha karma. Yes, Sarbani Mataji. You're having network issue, Mataji. I can't hear you. Oh, Dinesh Prabhu says he's testing our devotion. Rakesh Pare Prabhu.
Hey Krishna Mataji.
Yes.
Ignorance or avidya that leads to what is called bijam or sinful, and that produces papam, that is sinful. Sinful desire is bijam, that produces papam, which is sinful reaction, and that produces manifested for prarabdham, and that's how we suffer. If it is our remaining aprarabdha, then it becomes the kutam, and kutam again causes sibling.
Yeah, but that is all for non-devotees, no? See,
Mataji,
for
we
a
suffer
devotee,
because of
yes, Dinesh Prabhu, you're saying something?
Mataji, we suffer because of our ignorance.
Yeah, but devotee is supposed to be knowledgeable, right? So for devotees, why suffering is coming? Yes, Krishna says, Aham tvam sarva papebhyam. He takes away all our sinful reactions. Yes, Anita Mataji?
We should be fully cleansed, before reaching Goloka Vrindavana. So
Okay, so
Krishna is
Krishna
giving challenges to us
okay.
for
Yeah,
the purification.
okay. Yeah, so Krishna wants our karma to finish fast and then go back to Krishna. Yes, that's one thing. Sridevi Mataji?
To show like how devotees behave even in difficult times.
Yes. So Krishna is showing by example like how Prahlad and Pandavas, when they suffered, Krishna is showing like, see how my devotees react, respond. Prahlad never left the chanting the holy name. And the Pandavas were always with Krishna, even though so many miseries happened. And Kunti Maharani also prayed the same thing. Vivata Shanta Tachashva Tatra Tatra Jagat Guru Avadar Darshanam Yatsyat Apunar Bhavadarshanam. So Krishna, give me miseries again and again so that I can take your darshan again and again. So devotees take it as special mercy of Krishna. Okay, I am supposed to suffer so much. Krishna made me suffer so much. And that's what a devotee thinks. Krishna takes care of your papa's reactions. But then, as Prabhu said, he's fastening the process. And also it's special mercy. Yes, Priyadarshini Mataji?
He wants to keep us closer to him, Mataji.
Mm.
In miseries, we remember Lord always. We are very close to him.
Yes. So when you are in happiness, you trying to forget Krishna. Yes, Prakash Pareto.
Vishwadeva on his deathbed tells Yudhishthir that you have suffered all these miseries not because you had bad karmas in the past. So don't worry, but that's a special plan of Krishna to keep you all together with him.
Yes. Yes, so it's never a karma for them. Why? Because they are all Nitya Siddhas. Prahlad Maharaj, Pandavas, Arjuna is who? Vishakasaki. And Rama, he came as Ramananda Rai later. And Bhima is who? Madhvacharya or Hanuman. Right? They are all the same. So they're all associates. How can they have karma coming? No. So it's for Prahlad, for Pandavas, it's all Kunti Maharani, they are all associates of the Lord and they are Nitya Siddhas. Okay, it's just to teach us some lessons or just to give some nice example. Krishna is making them undergo like this. But outside it looks suffering, but inside they were really peaceful. Yedetamshi samiddo agnir basma satkurute arjuna jnanagni sarvakarmani basma satkurute tata. As a blazing fire turns firewood to ashes, so Arjuna, so does the fire of knowledge burns to ashes all reaction to material activities. So transcendental knowledge will burn every reactions to material activities, like how Bhakti will destroy every reactions of it. It says, Yadakmi Shushudaram Shri Karodi Yedam Shri Basmasat Tata Matvishaya Bhaktir Utpaidevana Krishna Sa. So Krishna says to Uddhava, like how a fire can burn the wood to ash, Basmasa. Similarly, Mad Vishya Bhaktir, this Bhakti or Krishna conscious activities can burn all the reactions to our karma. Okay, it's the frying process or boiling of the seed of the bija of the sinful activities. This fire not only burns up all reactions to pious activities, but also reactions to pious activities, turning them to ashes. That's a good thing, no? Sometimes we feel, Krishna takes pious activities also. But why that also should be burnt? Why you should not have only punya remaining? Yes, Charu Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, or else we will come back after enjoying in higher planets. We have to come back and then take that action.
So, Shine Punye Martalogam Vishanti, right? If you have a lot of pious activities, reactions, then for that again you have to take a rebirth. So Krishna not only burns impious activities, but also punya will just go. That's what we need. Okay, it's fully nullified. Nahi jnanena sadrisham pavitram iha vidyate tatsvayam yoga samsiddha kalena atmani nindati. In this world, there is nothing so sublime and pure as transcendental knowledge. Such knowledge is the mature fruit of mysticism. And one who has become accomplished in the practice of devotional service enjoys his knowledge within himself in due course of time. So what should we do is this knowledge, transcendental knowledge. So self-study of scriptures is called as what? Put in the chat to the host. The self-study of scriptures, like self-study, not like attending class or Shravanam Kirtanam. No, that's all secondary. But then when you do it, type in the chat room. Yeah, I got nice answers. Not abhyas. Yeah, swadhyay, good. So that's called swadhyay. Swadhyay means the self-study of scriptures. So that's very important. The self-study of scriptures is very important so that you learn the scriptures. And why is it important? So that we become fixed in Krishna consciousness, not only for preaching, for our own benefit. Right? One devotee was saying, when that devotee sit to watch a match or a movie or a serial in front of TV, all these slokas will come. Tapo divyam putra kayena satyam. This human form is so rare, and Prahlad Maharaj says, Durlabham manusha janmam. It's very rare to get a human form of life. What are you doing? Sitting in front of the TV, and for a few hours it just goes away like anything. So when you have transcendental knowledge, what happens? Your intelligence becomes sharp, and then it controls your mind and thoughts and deeds. Everything gets controlled. So in order to have a nice practice of devotional service, this knowledge is important, called swadhyay. And ignorance is the cause of bondage, and knowledge is the cause of liberation. The more you know about Krishna, the more your chance of liberation is. So it's very important to have swadhyay. Shraddha vallabha detyanam tatpara samayendriyaha jnanam ladva param shantim achirena dikachati. A faithful man who is dedicated to the transcendental knowledge and who subdues his senses is eligible to achieve such knowledge, and having achieved it, he is quickly attained the supreme spiritual peace. So we should have transcendental knowledge. Then with that, what will happen? You get spiritual peace. So what's a peace formula? Does anyone know? Shri Devi Mataji.
Yeah, Krishna is the supreme controller, supreme enjoyer, and he is everyone's best friend. Bhaktaram.
Sloka? Yeah, can you know the sloka? Chant. Whatever you know. Correct.
Suhridam sarvalok Bhaktaram yajna tapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram suhridam sarvabhutanam. Last line I don't know.
Nyatva mam shanti mrichati. Chapter 29 sloka. Very nice. Okay. So there should be scholars like this. Bhakti Shastri means you're a pandits. All the slokas just should come to you. So Bhoktaram Yatyatapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. Krishna is the Bhokta, the supreme enjoyer. And Sarvaloka Maheshwaram, the supreme controller. Suhritam Sarvabhutanam. He's our only well-wishing friend. Note down the point, only. Only. Why? Why do you think Krishna is our only well-wishing friend? Or is our only friend? The real friend. What's that reason which makes Krishna a real friend? Who knows? If you know this, you get peace. That's called the peace formula. It's Prabhupada have given. Yes, Priyadashri Mataji, why Krishna is our friend?
Where is Amsha no Mataji, internal energy, a part of his internal energy.
Okay.
We are a part of him.
Yeah, we are part of him. So does it mean he should be our friend? Okay, let's see other answers. Charu Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Is it like he's always with us, even though we have turned against from him? Krishna is always with us and try to satisfy whatever we wishes. And
okay, close to the answer. Yes, very nice. Yeah, that's a nice point. Yes, Prakash Parikprabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji, we are the marginal energy of Krishna. We are part and parcel of Krishna, and he is our father. So father is always well-wisher of the sons or children.
That's good. That's good. Yes. Shubham Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Mataji, Lord Krishna is staying in our heart as a Paramatma, and he is always guiding us on every step. He is guiding us. So that's why he is our real friend.
Okay, he's in our heart. Okay, the same which point Mataji said. Puja Vrindevi Das Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, the same.
Okay.
The same. He is the super soul within
Yeah.
our heart.
So
He
he's
knows
always
everything about
okay.
our past, present, future. He knows everything. That's my answer, Prabhuji. Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Yes, Anita Mataji.
He's pure, apapa vittam. So nothing means there is no envy, no.
Good. There's no envy in the Lord, and Lord always. Yes, Dinesh Prabhu.
Mataji, he as a super soul, he wants the soul to merge into the super soul. And,
Not merge. Go
not
back to
merge, I mean,
spiritual
go back
world
to,
and
yes, Mataji.
serve.
Not merge his liberation. He wants much more than he wants us
to be back.
to go back to Godhead.
Yeah. So this material friends, so-called friends in the material world, what do? Most of the time it is said, if you want to know how rich you are, drop one tears and see how many hands will come to wipe it. I repeat, if you really want to know how much rich you are, just drop a tear and see how many hands will come to wipe it. In the sense, when there is problems with us, in a way, all the friends leave us usually. Only really genuine friends stay. That's the time when we realize who all are friends and who all are just so-called friends. No, but still there are points, there are situations where that friend can't be with us all the time. So another point which most of you said is, yes, Krishna is always with you, always, no matter whatever situation you are in. And second most important point is, Krishna never cheats you. The friendships in this world, it's like just for material benefit. They make friendships so that, oh, what will I get from that person? So I can have friendship with him. But then the cheating thing is, the cheating propensity is seen, especially in friendship. And then Krishna never cheats us. Krishna never cheats us. It looks like Krishna is punishing us, but it's not Krishna punishing us when we are in distress. It's our own karma coming back. And Krishna, in fact, is helping you, right? So he'll give the strength to face that. A person who's faithful to Krishna and who controls the senses can easily attain perfection in knowledge of Krishna consciousness. So we need to control our senses and also the mind, right? And then controlling the senses is by perfect knowledge. Atnyas cha shraddhadanas cha samshayatma vinashyati nayam logo asti na paro nasukam samshayatmana. But ignorant and faithless person who doubt the revealed scriptures do not attain God consciousness. They fall down. For the doubting soul, there is happiness neither in this world nor in the next. So if somebody is not believing Bhagavad Gita or anything, you can just tell them this sloka. Whoever is faithless, who doesn't believe in the scriptures, they really fall down. Because if you doubt the scriptures, yes, you can have nice doubts, like in order to clear the points. Not like, really, Krishna is the Supreme Personality? Really, by chanting Hare Krishna, you can go back? I don't believe in all this. Because it's given in the scripture. Kali Santarna Upanishad says about the Mahamantra. Chaitanya Charitamrita mentions about the Mahamantra. So one should therefore follow in the footsteps of great acharyas who are in the disciplic succession and thereby attain success. Dharmasya tattvam nihidam guhaya mahajanena gadasya panta. Only if you follow, this is what Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya says, Dharmasya tattvam nihidam goyam. Dharma, or the religious principle, is hidden in the heart of a pure devotee. Nihidam guhayam, it's a secret. And mahajanena gadasya panta, we need to follow their footsteps. The solid truth of religious principle is hidden in the heart of an unadulterated, self-realized person. Consequently, as the Shastras confirm, one should accept whatever progressive path the Mahajans advocated. Who are the Mahajans? Who are the Mahajans, you know? Yes, Sarbani Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yes.
Yeah, Mataji, Prahlad Maharaj, Bhishma Pitama.
Yes.
We have Shiva, Swayambhu, Narada Muni,
yes.
Kapila,
yes.
Janak Maharaj,
yes.
And Bali Maharaj.
Bali Maharaj.
And I'm not.
Okay, Sudha Mataji, can you cover up what she missed?
Mataji, Narad Muni is covered, Mataji.
Narad Muni. Then?
Narad. And
what about Shukadev Goswami and Yamaraj? You know? Swayambhu Narada, Shambhu, Kumara, Kapilo, Manu. Prahlada, Janaka, Bhishma, Bali, Vyasakir, Vayam, 12 of them. Swayambhu, Narada, Shambhu. Swayambhu is Brahma. Narada, Narad Muni. Shambhu is Lord Shiva. Swayambhu, Narada, Shambhu. Kumara, Kapilo, Manu. 4 Kumaras, Kapiladev and Manu. Prahlada, Janaka, Bhishma. Prahlad Maharaj, Janak Maharaj, Bhishma. Bali, Vyasakir, I am Bali Maharaj. Vyasakir is Shukadeva Goswami and I am is Yamaraj. So these are the 12 Mahajans. And we need to follow their footsteps. Yeah, they know about the Supreme Personality Godhead. Definitely, they are all pure devotees of the Lord and they are the Mahajans. Okay. Yoga Sanyashta Karmanam Jnana Satchinna Samshayam Atmavantam Na Karmani Nibandanti Dhananjaya. One who acts in devotional service, renouncing the fruits of his action, and who doubts have been destroyed by transcendental knowledge, situated factually in the self. Thus, he is not bound by the reactions of work or conqueror of riches. Okay. So why Arjuna? Arjuna is called Dhananjaya. Why Arjuna is called Dhananjaya? I think we discussed. Yes, Prakash Prabhu.
Krishna Mataji, Yudhishthira performed a yagna for which he needed a lot of wealth, and Arjuna was given responsibility to go and collect the wealth from all over the kingdom.
Yes. So that's one reason why he is called Dhananjaya, conqueror of riches. Okay, so if we act in devotional service, we get renounced. Nirbandhe Krishna Sambandhe Yukta Vairagya Muchyate. You get transcendental knowledge, and that will destroy all the doubts in us. Tasmad Ajnana Sambodham Hridastam Jnana Nishatmana Chitvainam Samshayam Yogam Attishto Tishta Bharata. Therefore, the doubts which have arisen in your heart out of ignorance should be slashed by the weapon of knowledge. Armed with yoga of Bharata, stand up and fight. So, how can we destroy the ignorance? By the weapon of knowledge. This, the 15th chapter, it also says, Urdhamula Madashagam. This material world is like inverted banyan tree, and with the axe of knowledge, you cut it. So, similarly, the weapon of knowledge, we can cut ignorance or avidya, right? And what type of knowledge? Transcendental knowledge coming from the right parampara, from the right bona fide spiritual master. Understanding of one's own self, that's one's constitutional position. Jivera Sarubhoi, Krishna Nityadas, and the truth regarding the Supreme Personality God. This is called real knowledge. What is real knowledge? Just separate matter from spirit. That's a real knowledge. Because material knowledge, once this body is gone, again we have to start from LKG. But devotional service is not like that. But one who doubts the authority of Krishna falls back. One is therefore advised to study Bhagavad Gita or any other scriptures under a bona fide spiritual master with service and surrender. Okay. Then there is success. Otherwise, we'll fall down. So Prabhupada ends the chapter by saying that a bona fide spiritual master in this disciplic succession from time eternal, and he does not deviate from the instructions of the Supreme Lord as they were imparted millions of years ago to Sun God, and whom the instructions of Bhagavad Gita has come down to the earthly kingdom. One should therefore follow the path of Bhagavad Gita as it is, the Gita itself, and beware of self-interested persons after personal aggrandizement who deviate other than the actual path. Lord is definitely the Supreme Person, and his activities are transcendental. One who understands this is a liberated person from the very beginning of his study of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purport of 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, the matter of transcendental knowledge. So the knowledge is transcendental, and it's Krishna who makes us remember. It's Krishna who, sometimes devotees have shared with me the experience that when they take class, when they take questions from the devotees, most of them, they don't know the question, how to answer. Those who have taken class knows. Like you won't be knowing the answer, but somehow from somewhere Krishna gives it. So that means when you take a preach or when you start preaching, then what happens? Krishna will support us, and even the gurus, okay, the spiritual masters also. Hare Krishna. So any questions? We can give you the second assignment, second open book question soon. Okay. So last time whoever got less marks, what you're supposed to do is you should go through the purport and then not copy as it is. Some papers I've seen that sentences are copied just like that. Now that's not we expect you. Copying, we can also have a Xerox machine and copy. We want you to read the purport, understand and write in your own words. Okay, that's why marks have gone for some, that the words was ditto from the book as it is. So that's not thing. Second thing, we want references. And when you write the open book exam answer, there should be an introduction. The first paragraph is introduction. Then there should be a body where the real things answer is written. And at the end, there should be a conclusion. You need to conclude. Thus, this is so and so. So introduction, a body, and a conclusion should be given. Now, that's the right way of doing an open book assessment. Second thing which I would like to say is quoting the Shastras. You can quote from Bhagavatam, quote from Chaitanya Charitamrita if you know, or else it's okay. And it's open book. You can refer. It's not like whatever you remember, you say. You just refer through other books or through the internet, and anything related to that particular sloka. If you get some reference, you can quote it. Okay, so that is another point which I noted. And answering every part of the question. Sometimes the question is asked, refer slokas, and the slokas are not quoted. Refer analogies or examples. Examples are not there in the answer sheet. Then Sanskrit verses are asked in the question. Verses are not there. At least the verse, the first line, you look and write. That should be there. So, or preaching application or personal application. Two questions will be there. Always the open book will be either personal application or preaching. So when it's a personal application, you're supposed to write I, in my life, in my Krishna conscious life. So it's I, okay, that was not missing for some. And second point is, if it's preaching application, how do you preach it to the public? So that should be there. So every part of the question should be covered, and don't please copy as it is from the purport. Understand, write in your own words. Always start with the introduction, have a body and a conclusion. Introduction, leave some space, then write your answer, then leave some space, have a conclusion, write conclusion, and then conclude it in 2 or 3 lines. Thus, Krishna is a supreme personality of Godhead. All the Shastras says, and the reference should be quoted in the body. So always have an introduction, then body and conclusion. That's a perfect open book question answers should be. These are all minor things. Rest, everyone have done well. Everything was good. Based on these points, evaluation have been made, and a little bit 1 or 2 marks is that's said in the slide. So don't be upset. It's always room for improvement. Next time we see that we write answer sheet like this, okay, for an open book question. So one open book was after 2 chapters. Second open book will be after 4 chapters. Then after 6 chapters, we'll have a closed book exam. That's 10 short questions. You can answer any 8. It will be from a question bank, and there'll be sloka recitation. Okay, other teachers, they give all the slokas to memorize, but I'm giving concession. Whatever sloka you know, you can just come. It will be an Zoom open live exam. So you just come and recite the sloka with the translation. Translation may not be word to word from the book. Whatever you understood, you can just say. Okay, 3 or 4 slokas. Please start studying now itself. The question bank have posted, no, Dinesh Prabhu? You didn't get it? All the questions of the 6 chapters, closed book, open book.
Yes, Mataji, closed book we have got in the handbook, but other questions, no. Is that the question bank?
Not the Mayapur Institute handbook. There is another question bank, no? Just the questions.
We don't know the source, Mataji.
Okay, I think I'll post it again. It was there. It was posted long back.
We had only closed book answers from
the question bank is
handbook.
there. Okay, I'll post it. And Sridevi Mataji is asking where closed book is short or long. Short, Mataji. Closed will be short, but it should be written, handwritten. Okay.
Short is like for how many marks?
It's a 45 minutes short question. I mean short answers. Out of 10, you just have to answer 8. So 45 minutes would be sufficient. 4 or 5 sentences about each answer. And whatever is coming from the question bank. Question bank, I'll post it if it's not there. Kishore Kumar Prabhu.
Mataji, Mahajan means what?
Mahajans are great souls. Okay, Mahajans or Mahatma, great souls who have who are pure devotees of the Lord, like Lord Shiva's, Vaishnavananda, Shambhu, Kumaras, Prahlad Maharaj. They're all great devotees whom from their life we can learn so many lessons from. And they are associates of the Lord. They are pure devotees of the Lord. And the Shastra have confirmed that these 12 are the Mahajans or great souls who, like, see, Bali Maharaj, even after Krishna pushed him to Sutalok, He's the greatest devotee. Why? Because he showed us Atmanivedan, self-surrender, right? So Prahlad, remembering the Lord. So every Mahatmas or Mahajans are pure devotees who, from whose life we can learn so many instances, and they have proved that they are pure devotees, like that. Okay. So yes, Priyadarshini Mataji.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mataji, now that you have to write, you said handwritten, no answers were closed. You have to scan it, is it? Scan and send.
Scan, yeah. No, you can just click a photo and upload it in the which closed book, na?
A closed book, yeah.
Yeah, you can just take a photo and upload it in the form which we share, Mataji.
Okay, yeah.
Dinesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Mataji, Hare Krishna. You said introduction, body, and conclusion also references. How is that possible within 4 or 5 lines or sentences?
No. This is open book. Sorry, this is open book. The rules which I said is for open book essay question. For short note, nothing. Just 4 or 5 lines. Just the answer. That's the bullet points or the points is enough. That's not closed book, Prabhu. I don't get confused. Open book is what, which I said, it should have an introduction, body, and conclusion. It should reference the reference. It's open book, okay? Don't get confused. Open book will be after two chapters, and closed book is just short questions.
Okay,
I'll give a clue. Learn all the analogies. Like in first chapter, we had this paddy field analogy where the Duryodhana and the Kauravas were compared to the paddy, the weeds, and the paddies, and Krishna had to pull out all the unwanted people. So all these analogies are very important as a Bhakti Shastri point of view. At least 3 or 4 questions will be based on analogies. Rest everything will be based on the philosophy part. No slokas. If you know slokas, you can just quote it in a closed book. But that's not really needed. Open book, yes, we need, because 60% of your marks is based on open book assessment. Closed book is just 20 or 30. Hi Krishna, happy to see all of you. Very nice. So tomorrow is this one, Nityananda Trayodasi. Okay, tomorrow is Nityananda Trayodasi, and they'll be fasting till noon. If you can take Ekadashi Prasad, and then by 12 or 1 you can break it with grains. And evening this program in the temple, there'll be Abhishek of Gaurnitais. Okay, so you can attend. Yes, Hare Krishna Sarbani Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavad Pranam. Hello.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Yes.
Yeah, Mataji, I am at the temple, Mayapur Chandrodaya temple. Abhishek is going on. Do you want to take the darshan?
Yeah, if possible. I think phones are allowed. Is it allowed?
Yes, Mataji. For me, it's allowed because I do seva every day.
Yeah, it's not so clear. Maybe you can just wipe the camera. Oh, Hari Bol. So this is Mayapur Chandrodaya temple. This is like it's not so clear. I don't know why. Maybe.
The altar has closed. I was outside till that time. It was open.
I think they don't want to give darshan to us.
I have Srila Prabhupada at least. You can take darshan.
Now it's getting clearer. The camera.
Okay, it's the zoom thing. That's why the picture is coming hazy.
Okay.
I think there is some setting which I have to set up.
Yeah, last year when we went here, we took initiation from Mayapur. So that's Prabhupada's altar. Yes. Very well. Jai Shri Prabhupada.
I don't know. There is some setting which I have to change.
It's blurred, a little blurred. We can see the Murti, but it's blurred. The deity.
1 minute.
That's okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mataji.
There are some setting. I don't know. Like it's getting blurred.
Try to use the front camera or something. If you can.
Okay. I'll try.
If possible, or else in Zoom it's difficult if it is. Let's try. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's okay, Mataji. We'll just.
I don't know why it's blurred. everything.
Little blurred, but
I have to
sometimes
change
it
the
becomes
settings.
clear. Yeah, the altar
Maybe
is
next
closed. Next time.
yeah, next time I'll just be there.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for whatever you showed us, Mataji.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
Mataji.
you.
Thank you for
Inside
the
the temple.
darshan, Mataji.
Thank you.
Charu Mataji, you have a last question?
Yes,
We can-
Mataji, Hare Krishna. Mataji, I need some clarification on this fasting, Mataji. Like for the Svaraha Dwadashi, they said we have already did fasting on the Ekadashi till noon. But I didn't understand because already Ekadashi I have already did fasting. So
Like when it comes, yeah, actually we are supposed to take fasting today, but we can't because we have taken Ekadashi, so we have to break it now. So what you do in the Ekadashi itself, half day we eat only fruits or we take nirjal, and at 12 o'clock you have Ekadashi prasad. Like that. Most of us in the temple we were having fruits, and 12 o'clock we had this sabudana and all that, like that. Or you take nirjal till afternoon, that is because it's coming clubbed, no? Ekadashi and Dwadashi Varaha fasting. So half day you fast like that.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
you take food. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Hare Krishna. Thanks.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Sarbani Mataji, thank you so much for yeah, now it's very clear.
Yeah, it's better now.
Yeah, Mataji, it was blurred, the background.
Oh, yeah, Shri Jai, Shri Prabhupada ki Jai.
Jai.
So this is
Very,
Prabhupada's
it's very
order.
clear. Yeah.
Very, very nice. Very well.
Now it is
It's very
clear.
cold there.
Hari bol. Hari
This
bol.
is Pushpo Samadhi Mandir.
Yeah, Pushpa.
No, this is the
No,
not
Samadhi is
Pushpa
outside.
Samadhi Mandir.
Yeah, Pushpa Samadhi is outside. There is an auditorium.
Very clear. Very
Thank
clear.
you so much, Mataji. Hare
This
Krishna.
is Chandrodaya, Mayapur
Yeah,
Chandrodaya.
inside the temple there is a Prabhupada's
Yeah,
altar.
it's inside the temple.
Yeah.
This is Sri Sri Radha Madhav altar.
Yeah. Next time, Mataji, at least you interrupt me at 7:45 or something before the altar close. We can take darshan if possible.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Mataji, in like 5 more minutes, the altar will open.
It will open now. We are closed now
5
for
more minutes.
Shayana Arati.
Yeah, it's closed for Shayan Arti. In 5 minutes, it will open. 5 more minutes.
Okay, then we can wait for some time. Yeah.
This is Nishingadev temple.
Yeah, Narasimhadev.
Ugra Nishingadev.
Narasimha. Mayapur.
And there was Adivas going on for Nityanand Prabhu. And this is Varadev's appearance day.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh, very nice. Tomorrow is Nityananda Trayadashi. Definitely there will be a lot of function and festival. And for Gaur Purnima, though, we can't go near Mayapur. So much crowded. Kirtan is going on. Nice. She has some network issue, I think.
Mataji, attendance is to be recorded for Bhakti Praksha classes also.
Yeah, you are doing the Bhakti Vriksha Prabhu?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, just get the attendance from Gunashri Mataji. She has an attendance form. You don't just message. You know Nandita Mataji? No? Okay,
I
just
can
message.
make it on. I can make a Google form.
No, there's a central form coming from the English department. So Mataji makes it. Okay.
Today's attendance, Mataji?
Today's
Today the attendance is not yet posted, Mataji.
No, we are talking about. Yeah, it was done.
Yeah.
Bhakti Praksha classes has to be recorded. So
No,
Mataji, please.
I didn't get it.
Sridevi Mataji posted it as 7:26. I could see. Just chat.
Dinesh Prabhu, I'll send you the number of Devika Mataji. You will get it from her.
Sure, thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah, so you can ask her.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay, so
But Mataji, I have already recorded whoever attended. First, I had recorded.
Oh, you have it?
And
Okay.
yes, Mataji. But
Yeah,
it
that's
was
good
just
then.
manual. It was
We'll
not
see.
a form, but I recorded as such.
Okay. We'll see, Prabhu. Then if it is there, then we can just use the new form from now, from next time. The old one, you keep it so that we can have a cross check. Or you send
Thanks,
it to
Hare.
me. So, okay.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thanks, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So we're waiting for the darshan to happen. Any questions by then? Or we can just wait for the darshan and leave. Hare Krishna. I'll just.
Mataji, this is regarding initiation. Can you tell the full procedure, Mataji? What is the actually procedure for initiation?
Yeah, you have to take shelter from Prabhu first, and then after 6 months to 1 year, you can apply for initiation. So first is shelter, and then IDC. Let the shelter, you send the shelter form now, let you get shelter first. Then after 6 months to 1 year, we can apply.
Mataji, I applied long back. Is my name there? I wanted to know, Mataji.
Yadashri Mataji is, to whom you applied? You have taken shelter, na?
I don't know if my name is there, Mataji.
For shelter?
Yeah.
Yeah, shelter it's there. I thought initiation.
That's the first one. That's the first one, no?
Yeah, first is shelter. So how long, when did you apply?
Last year, Mataji.
Oh, then it's time that you already took shelter. Then we need to follow up.
Mataji, what happened to my form for
I think the Mataji.
Initiation forms, yes, it's submitted, Prabhu.
Yes,
just waiting for the call from Mayapur. Don't know why there's a delay.
Mataji, in that attendance form, the date has not been accepted, Mataji.
Not accepted? Why?
Yeah. I don't know. It's showing some error for me.
Oh.
Month and date.
Yeah, month.